Good morning, folks. Happy Friday. It's the last Friday in October. It's beautiful out. Can't beat this weather. Love me some fall weather. All right. This is number 52. Episode 52. I've been doing a year of these. There's actually probably some extra ones in there, so probably closer to 60. The podcast is getting ready to roll. Meeting with some people that have been doing it for a while in the podcast game, 100 plus podcasts to 300 plus podcasts, and getting some equipment, getting their insight on how to do this, because again, this is something new for me, just like this monthly monologue has been, weekly monologue has been. It's I've learned a lot. So for number 52, I wanted to pose a question to you. I'm going to give you the answer to the question for myself, but I want you to think about this real quick. If you could do anything with your time as a career or as a hobby, if you could do anything with your time, what would it be? What would it be? What would you do? Say you didn't have to go to work, or if work is what you want to do. You had that 8 hours a day to focus on something for yourself, or something that you liked or you enjoyed. What would you do? Here's the trick with it. You don't get paid. So you gotta spend 8 hours a day working or doing this thing, but you don't get paid for it. What would it be? Now the answer is simple for me. I'm doing it. Been doing it for the last 9.5 years. Gym. It's what I've always wanted to do since I was younger. You guys have heard that before. It's been my dream, my passion. It's also my job, my career. But I turned my dream and my passion into my career. Now, some people will try something and chase passion, and then once they realize that it turns into work or it's harder than they thought it was going to be, they no longer want to do it. So they're not really that passionate about it. Mine hasn't changed. There's a lot of days where my job is thankless. There's a lot of days where my job is stressful. There's a lot of nights I don't sleep because of my job. A lot of time taken away from family or fun things that people might call fun things or activities that I can't do because of work. But it's also afforded me a ton of opportunity, and I have built some of the best relationships I've ever had through it. Met my wife in the gym setting. So it's, the long hours, late nights, stressful, the tears, the anger and frustration that comes along with it, has all made it worth it, and I wouldn't change it. If I look back at the last 9 years, there is no other way I would have wanted to spend that time. That's why I continue to do it, and that's why I will continue to do it until I'm done. This is my final chapter, it's my final career, my final move in life. That's what I do. That's who I am. So what would you do? You pick anything. I would do it for free. I love it that much. There were a lot of years where I did it for free. A lot of years I lost money doing it. So, what would you do? It's a great question. And then the question on top of it, if you aren't doing that thing, why not? Alright guys, have a great day, have a great weekend. Spend some time thinking about all that. And I'll be back soon.